Welcome back everyone, I'm Kate Plays Games, and this is the Planet Crafter, and welcome back to Humble Planet, where we've just unlocked, as we speak, the Tech 5 oxygen tank. Let's go and have a look at that. In the previous episode, everything's gone crazy. There's trees sprouting all over the place. We went into the cave, we found some larvae, we found enough larvae to create this, which will provide us infinite honey and bee larvae, and this ecosystem, which will give us infinite random larvae. So we can make all the insects in the universe now. Let's have a look at this Tech 5 oxygen tank. What do we need for that? Right click that. Okay, we need 2 super alloy, 1 cosmic quartz. Ouch. That's not the cosmic quartz box. Cosmic quartz box is in that position upstairs. There we go. 1 of these, 2 green quartz, which I believe is it's either blazer or quasar. Quasar. Hey, look at me, I remember stuff. And 3 circuit boards. And bing bang bong, T5 oxygen tank with 450 oxygen. Lovely. Well, that's a good start to the day, isn't it? You may ask why I'm doing that. What's the point of doing that on this planet? Because we're almost at a breathable atmosphere. That's thinking ahead to the other 2 planets. If we do the other 2 DLCs on this channel, might as well go there with 450 oxygen. That was unlocked because we hit one of these. Yeah, there we go. What's the next one? Planetary Delivery Depot. That's the one that lets us exchange things between planets. Not that we really need that. That unlocks it. Right, so we have all of a sudden got lots of fish and lots of bugs, and oxygen's on 4 million, pressure and heat at about 340 to 420,000. Biomass is rapidly catching up on them. So let's continue having a look at the biomass, because the very last thing we did, we built the DNA extractor so we can take on these bee larvae and plants and eggs and stuff. Oh yeah, have we got any fish eggs yet? Where did I put the fish eggs? There's a fish eggs thing around here somewhere. God knows where it is. We've been unlocking, here it is. No fish eggs yet. But we can create fish eggs here. We know we can because we've been doing it before. So what we need to do is to find, looks like bee larvae for species, bee larvae, silkworm or rare larvae for species of animal. And then you need, if we look at the genetic sequencer, you need at least the species, a colour A and a colour B. Everything else is optional. So for colour A, looks like butterfly larvae, and colour B is plants. Well, that's easy enough. Butterfly larvae go here. There we go, we've got some butterfly larvae. But the thing we'll need to put the animals in is this animal shelter. This can look after up to 5 animals, and we'll need an animal feeder, and we'll need an outdoor farm. Because at the minute, we've got these 4 Tech 2 feeders here, and 4 more all the way in the starting area, all the way down the south end of the map, and that's it. That's not going to be enough food. I mean, it's enough food to keep us going. We've barely even eaten any vegetables. We've just been living off the space food that we keep finding in loot boxes everywhere, but I think we're finally getting towards the end of those. So let's make a farm first if we can. If we've got 2 bee larvae, we should have bees. 2 bee larvae, and we need a Tech 2 fertilizer and a Tech 1, which we'll create from a Tech 2 in my little machine here. Deconstruct everything down into its base components, and we need 1 water bottle and 1 super alloy, and that will be our farm, the first of our farms. Where do I want to put my food farms? Oh, we'll just do them here, why not? 1 outdoor farm, boom, and then we'll need a seed to put in it. Open outdoor farm. This produces 5 crops as opposed to just the 1 in the Tech 2 feeders. Right, where is my vegetable seeds box? Plant seeds, veg seeds. Right, let's do some beans in that farm. And beans, and supply everything. So as soon as the beans are ready, the drones will take them away and put them in the beans box, which is full already, but that's okay because we're about to do an animal shelter, which needs 1 water, 1 circuit board, 1 silk. That's something else we've got now, is a silk farm producing silk. Lovely. a lerma seed, which is a plant seed, which is downstairs. Plant seeds, lerma seed, a methane, which we have in our inventory already, and a Tech 2 fertilizer. Oh, that was easy. Right, that's the animal shelter. Let's put the animals over here, close to the farm. Animal shelter. Like that. This can hold 5 DNA strands and it will spawn the animals here and they'll just wander around and have a jolly good time. Okay, now we need the animal feeder, which is also 1 water bottle, 1 circuit board, 1 honey from our brand new bee farm, another silk, lovely, and a bioplastic nugget. Simple, simple, simple. And this can feed quite a lot of animals. Boop. So we'll do this. Tell it to demand beans. And there we go. That will fill up with beans. And the animals we eventually put in here will eat from there. Well, that was easy. That's these 3 recipes done. Right, let's go and make some beasts. So, species 1, 2, and 3. We want bee larvae, silkworm, and ray larvae. So bees rare and silk. Don't have any silkworms yet. Right, fine. We'll do a monoculture, that's fine. We'll just do all 5 of those. Put them in, press it, extract. It'll cycle through them, and it'll give us these. There we go. 3 species 3. And we need some colours, which is butterfly larvae. Make sure we don't take anything that's huge, like 250. That'll be fine. Whack these through here. Extract their genes. They're all colour A. Lovely, lovely. Give me these. And we need some colour B, which seems to be all the plants. So let's go and find some plants, which are downstairs. No, that's not the stairs, that's a locker. Here we go. Plant seeds. 5 of these, why not? Bang these in here. Extract their coloration. And there we go. And now we just go next door and we do our mad science. One of them, one of them, one of them, synthesize. There we go. I dropped some DNA on the floor, don't tell the boss. Colour A, colour B, species, synthesize. There we go. A, that, B, synthesize, that, synthesize, that, synthesize. And there we are, Mr. Mad Scientist has done some mad science. Right, let's make some animals. There they are. They've all spawned inside each other. We'll have to wait a couple of seconds and then there you go. There we go. Growth 30%. Animal multiplier 1000. So the animals is going to go insane. And these little dudes, they'll be eating these beans. You don't have to feed your animals. They just grow up faster if you do. So yeah. These guys will just live out here. And there we go. Now the biomass screen. Yes, that's made a little difference. Oh, that's nuts. That's one animal thing. Plants is going crazy. Insects not so much. What are the things that produce the most insects? I believe it's the Tech 2 butterfly farm at 875. We've got one Tech 2 beehive doing 890. Wow, okay. Right, T2 beehives are actually really good for insects, apparently. And apparently I'm thirsting to death. That's not a problem. Okay, so if we need more insects, we'll do more beehives, which really aren't that difficult. We just got to wait for more bees to get made. We can, of course, craft our own bees from uncommon larvae and fertilizer and things like that. Right, that's the mad scientist stuff done. Hello, little fishies. We haven't got an awful lot of cosmic quartz left. It's a bit of a concern. Let's have a look at the map. Yeah, look at this. Oh, hello. We haven't been there yet. See that the misty, dusty fog is slowly settling as we get down here. Hey, looks like there's a waterfall here now that's coming out the cave. That will settle the dust. This is like a lush jungle now, apparently. So there we go. I think we should head... Whoa! Okay, this... the iron place is... The iron stone maze is now an enormous jungle. It follows the colours of the trees that you plant. So that's why that's like that. Okay, let's go all the way back to the starter base, shall we? Over land, I think. And we should probably take 3 iron, 2 titanium, and 1 silicon, which is enough to build one little 1x1 room and a door so we can get oxygen. Even though we've just built the Tech 5 oxygen tank, and it's only being depleted at 0.5 a second, so 450 divided by 0.5 is 900 seconds. That's an awful long time. Ooh, and I forgot about this. This was all iced up, and now all of the ice is melted. And we did say we would come back because there was a loot box here. Here we go. So this is all melted. It's growing lovely trees. Everything's looking gorgeous. That one over there's melted as well. Before we go up there, I spotted another one of these in here. I do wish that the audio had different sliders. Because I had to turn down the audio because of the insane loudness of the storms. But that means you can't hear anything else. So there was nothing else up here other than this, which will eventually give us a cosmic quartz. Right. I mean, 900 seconds is, well 10 minutes is 600, so we can just sit here. Well, it's not 900 seconds now it's a lot more, because it's over 1,000 seconds, because it's just gone to minus 0.4. Here's a zeolite. Hey, look. Last time we were here, these corals were sprouting mushrooms, and the drones were harvesting them all, and now there's them flowering as well. This is all rather lovely. And that's because Ice Mountain completely melted and caused this massive river, which destroyed the desert biome. Let's see if we can't locate our base. Well, it looks like all these machines we built when we first arrived are still out of the water, so that's great. We'll just dump all this stuff in here. There's another rocket engine, that's good. We like that. And that is set on supply everything, so that's all good. This is the food we first brought here. Now this has been harvested by a drone, which is pretty cool. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, oh my god, it's an actual ocean out there now, and just this little bit of dust to go. This is lovely. I do believe you've got a couple of bases down there somewhere. Sorry if anyone's got vertigo, I shall look forwards when I'm jumping off a cliff. Well, alright. Why is the weather so loud? Give me sliders. See, you get... That's it. You get sound effects volume. And that's it. I want advanced audio controls. Give them to me. Oh man. I did wonder why all that stuff was here, because I never actually set it to supply. That is a super alloy bombardment. You can tell because they're all multicolour. Not that we care about that. Okay, now we can actually see the other base from here. And yes, these golden butterflies spawn here in this biome, and they are 1500% insect multiplier. If we just hang around here, we'll find more of them. You're a rare larvae. What are you? Serenia butterfly. All I'm really interested in are the golden butterfly. So if you see any of those, telepathically tell me and I'll pick them up. They're not easy to see against the sand, but you know, I'll figure it out. So this desert is actually an enormous ocean. Very nice. It's a common larvae. Ooh, super alloy just lying on the beach. That wasn't delivered by that bombardment. That's literally just lying here. I tell that because I had to mine it instead of just picking it up. That is that big base we looked in last time. Looks like it's all underwater now, but my little base that I built next to it is not. Ooh, pretty. Right, and then uncommon. More super alloy just lying around, but we don't really care about super alloy. We've got infinite of it from our mining machines. Okay, we were actually supposed to be going southwest to have a look at this other gigantic ship. So we should go and do that. We're now on minus 0.3 oxygen. Oh, just another Sirena. Well, the Sirenas are easy to see because they're blue. In fact, what is your percentage? 1200. Okay. Sirenas and Goldens spawn here. This is good to know. And they're both very good. So we're very close to having a breathable atmosphere, and then we can explore anywhere as long as we want. Completely fearlessly. There is still some dust in the air here, but it is settling. With this much moisture in the air, it was bound to settle. There's another Selena. Still no frog eggs in these frog spawners, but that's okay. Aha! Just a blue box. Okay. Looks like we have found this other gigantic ship. Wow. Four. Apparently this needs 4 powered cells to be opened. We can probably do that. I know we found at least one in a box. Because I want to get inside that. This is another one of the ships that delivered the robots. See, the mist doesn't know whether it wants to stay or go at the minute. It really wants to be gone. Hey, more loot boxes. Give me a power core. Hey, give me a power core. That's fantastic. I was only kind of half joking, but you know, I'll take it. I will take it. I think I'll build another base just here at the ass end of this ship. Not that we need bases for oxygen. We can be out here pretty much forever now. But mainly just for storage and logistics. You supply everything. And take everything that's not my butterflies. Except for that power cell, because I'm going to keep that. Here's the drones coming to pick all this stuff up. That's great. Right, let's put our power cell in here. That's 1. Pick up enough stuff to make another little base. Oh, golden. Nailed it. I believe the butterfly farms take 3. So I should really get 3 Selenias and 3 Goldens while we're here. If we find them. Let's see where this goes. Ooh, it goes to a loot box. See, that map has been changing very, very quickly. As we kind of knew it would. We started this game with Tech 4 stuff, and now we're on Tech 5 almost straight away. We've been absolutely speedrunning this map. But that's how it goes, because the developers changed the way the game works. You no longer have to start Humble with nothing. You can start it with all this stuff. Do not believe these go anywhere. Well, there is at least a decent amount of super alloy up here if you need it. Not that we do. I love that this biome's kind of hidden at the start of the game. You never really see it until the dust just goes away and it's just a gigantic ocean here. There's an island there. But I kind of want to investigate all these islands here first. Because we couldn't see these islands when we got here. Because we entered the cells, we've updated them all, so all these islands have suddenly just popped into existence. Oh, hello, Selenia. Oh, good. So larvae do actually spawn on the rocks. That'll make it easier to spot things. Very interested in that ship. A little bit of dust is hanging on. It's trying to go. Really? No way up? That's annoying. There must be something on these islands, otherwise they wouldn't be here. Bam. Oh, hello, green crate. That's Humble's version of the golden crates from the original game. Let me up. No, up. Up, I say. Nice. Sure, the next time we come back here, all the dust will be completely gone. There's another frog egg spawner there. This island looks a little bit more substantial. What is this sticking up? Oh, I see, just some oceanic plants. Drink the seawater because our mask filters it out. Oh. Hello, Mr. Robot. What are you doing here? Offline. He is a storage crate, he's only got a blueprint. What's this little dude doing? It's just like a daddy robot and baby robot. Nailed it. Come on, I must be able to get up here somehow. Yes! Okay, another one of these cosmic quartz things. I'm assuming we're going to have to go and collect all of the cosmic quartz for some reason. Maybe it's one of the end game conditions. This whole biome here was added after the DLC came out. So we shall investigate that pretty much right now. I just want to have a look on this island. Aha, we see another loot box. Yoink. How much food have we got? Did we find any more? Yes. Nice. And little robot is making towers of rocks. Probably because the guy from Sentinel Corp was messing with their algorithms and trying to disturb whatever they were doing. We're minus 0.1 oxygen, so very soon we're going to go to infinite oxygen. 2 more loot boxes here. Let's just build a base, why not? We'll just whack it down. Supply everything. And take it all away, Mr. Drones. take it all away. Apart from that comes with me. Alright, let's get into this new biome. We should scrounge around for enough materials to make another base. We've got 2 iron and 1 titanium. That's another titanium. Right, 1 silicon and 1 iron. That's the iron. Come on, silicon. Come on, silicon. Come on. Give me your secrets. That was more Terra tokens. Not that we need money. Why is there no silicon here? Okay, so this big base that we first explored is now way underwater. In fact, even my little base is getting drowned. Come on, why is there no silicon? Here we go. God, that was a struggle. Since we're here, we might as well drop stuff off. That. These, that, and that's... Oh, we've got some animal food. So when we go home, we might make a box for animal feed and just demand it, and they'll pull it from every storage box on the whole map. And then we can stick that in the animal feeders instead of just feeding the animals on beans. Because I think they'll grow up a little bit quicker with proper animal feed and beans. The animal feeding mechanics aren't all that difficult. They're very forgiving. Okay. You can and we will get up on the top of all these, but I'm going to have a look at the ground surface first. Ooh, very alien landscape. Very nice. Aha. We have a loot box. I saw that when I flew over it. Oh, we're on 0 oxygen per second. It must be a rounding error because it's not got the infinity symbol, but that's great. It means we've finally got an oxygen-rich atmosphere, which must mean we're about to hit the amphibian stage, because that's the one after breathable oxygen, I believe. And that means all these little rock pools are going to start spawning frog eggs. And then we can do little froggies. Not that we really need them. We've gone directly to mammals. We kind of bypassed the amphibian stage, to be honest. That's the edge of the map. There's nothing to see there. Right, let's just explore these caves then. Aha! A green box. A Star Fox Robotics with more Terra tokens. And another collectible toy. Lovely. Okay, this goes in. Does this match up with the other underground cave? I don't believe it does. Oh, whoa. Oh, hello. Well, I think we know where we're going to be placing our base, don't we? Yes, we do. Wow. Where are we on the map? We're under here. What I don't like is that you don't see the cursor of where you are when you're under this. So this whole biome, we're kind of under here somewhere. But you don't see your cursor. Like before we go in, I'm just going to scout around for more boxes. So I'm assuming there's going to be some in here somewhere. Unless they're all inside that base. So who made this base? Okay, I can't demolish these, which is weird. Maybe they forgot to flag these as destructible when they introduced this new biome. Repair impossible. A plasma blast severed my internal conduits. The task was simple. Repair any robots that need it. Okay, we've seen this before. This was the guy from Sentinel Corp that was... Ooh, storage crate. Oh, wow. DNA. Sweet. Okay, so these are not actually computers that we can harvest stuff from. It's a DNA manipulator. Okay. So this again was the StarCorp Robot Corporation. Ooh, you got DNA in here. Oh, hell yes it does. Nice. Ooh. Okay. So they've obviously been doing their DNA stuff here. There's nothing in this dome. Another drone log. We had a message saying that we had to find 15 drone logs and they would email us again. We've got 16 of them now. Oh, I see, we're full. Right, let's go and leave all this stuff off in our new base. Right, so the robots have been doing DNA stuff. That's cool. Oh, I'm going to have to make a DNA locker at home, aren't I? That's quite annoying. Let's put the mutagens here, because we know we've got mutagen boxes back home. I think I'll just carry the DNA with me. And everything else can just go in here. Yep, cool. And we'll go and get the last of the DNA from here. Huh. Nice. That might give us rare colours or rare species. Because eventually species of animals will spawn naturally in the wild and we'll come across them. Just pet them and they'll give you their DNA. Hey, what have we got? Species 1, Species 4, Species 2, because all the ones we had were from the rare larvae, which are all Species 1. Okay, we've got some variants. Bioluminescence, size 4, that's going to be a big boy. So I think we'll do size 4, Species 4, and see what that is. Okay, oxygen counter has now gone to infinite in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. We're now in the amphibian stage, so if that is the one, there we go, new message received. So now we do actually need to keep an eye out for these frog spawners. We might be able to get frog eggs now. I cannot remember how to get up to the top, but I'll figure it out at some point. Always something new to find in the Planet Crafter. Okay, is this another cave? It looks like another cave. Or is this a cave we have been into before? Yes, this is the other way to the place we've just come from. Jolly good show. The colour of these plants does not make it easy to spot frog spawners or blue loot crates. Aha! This looks like a ramp that goes up. It was a ramp that went up. Okay, we'll just follow this round. It's a long way to the top. Oh, hello! Another base! I see a loot box underneath that ramp. But there's another base right here. Double-decker bases. I don't think I've got any materials for building a little base to drop stuff off at, so that's going to be slightly annoying. No, we don't. Oh, it's another genetics lab. Pretty much the same as the previous one. Species 3. Okay, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. I'm just going to see if there's any more fridges. What's in here? Stuff. Can I build a storage locker in here? No. Damn. I didn't think I would be able to. Right. upgrade the genetics locker fridges. There we go. God, there's another one here. More bioluminescence, variant number 7. We'll have to come back here at some point and just loot whatever's left. And now we can go up here and get up on the top. Ooh, what do we hear? Oh, this is one of the robot charging points. Okay, that's cool. Solar powered robots. Better not be anything good in here. Not really. How do we get up on top? Apparently I'm very, very hungry, so we should eat. There we go. I'm sure you can get up on top of these things, but I don't think there's anything up there. Should we just head home? Yeah, why not? Let's just go. And we'll come back with 3 more energy cells and we'll get into that big green ship. That was good, I enjoyed that. That was all kinds of fun. Yeah, it looks like we just follow this round. That'll let us get on top. Sweet. Oh, hello little robot. What happened to you? Did you fall off the... Did you fall off the cliff in the dust storm? Looks like you might have done. Poor little fella. Right, so we need to build another one of these. I'm not sure how many animals these animal feeders feed. Ooh, looks like we have a new shortcut. This was not here when we came here. And looks like all the dust has dissipated, as I thought it might. So, yeah, excellent. That's the entrance to the big cave. But we can now just climb the vines. This is another entrance to the cave. So where does... Wait a minute, where does this go? Oh, just a green box. Okay, I thought there was maybe another cave, but there wasn't. So now we can just climb these vines and either get into the underground cave, or even better, get back to the starting zone. Sweet. Alright. It's fairly safe to say we're already getting towards the end of this map. Short and sweet DLC, but that's because we kind of cheated. This is just the way that new planets go now. You come fully powered up with everything and you just go straight to the end game. So we needed to make a DNA box and an animal feed box. More boxes. How are you guys doing? When I left you were growth 30? Oh, you're bigger. Yeah, you're growth 52. Nice one, guys. How's your food doing? Oh, perfect. Because that's got 10 food in it, I'm going to guess it can feed 10 animals. So put one more animal shelter next to it. Right, we've got lots of iron on us, so we can get up here. We'll just put the DNA box here. Demand DNA. There we go. And we're going to need more colours as well, aren't we? Oh, crap. And the other box was going to be animal feed, which we'll put here. Because why not? Animal feed. Boop. And demand. Tick 1 and tick 2 animal feed. Nice. Okay. Colours are butterfly larvae. 5 of these. This is another one of my overflow boxes, which can take all this garbage. Apart from that, because that's a plant which we're going to melt down. 3 plant seeds for the colour. No, we need 5 plant seeds. Okay, if that's colour, species, size, everything is good. Alright, we need 2 water and 1 food from the store to replenish my own stocks, and we need to put the drone things in here and do that. There we go. Right, and we need to collect stuff for the new animal thing, which is a circuit board, a lerma seed, which is one of these, a methane, which is upstairs. We've got a Tech 2 fertilizer and 1 silk. Right, easy peasy. And we should actually make some animals. 5. That will be the colour A. And these will be the colour Bs. Thank you kindly. Right, let's do some mad science. Genetic trait species 1. Colour B, colour A. Make it bioluminescent. Then the variant number 2. Then we'll do genetic trait species 4. Make it bioluminescent 9. There was one that was a size, yeah, size 4. Colour A, colour B. Variant number 3, and make it tiger stripe pattern. Right, that's going to be the weirdest creature in the universe, but that's what we're here for. That's already got a bioluminescence, so we'll do that. That's 3. That's 4. Now I'll drop something on the ground. We need a species, so we need a bee larvae or a rail larvae. Let's do a bee larvae this time. Thank you. There we go. That's our next 5 contestants. So we need this to also demand the animal feed. Yeah, that looks good. Right, let's do the other animal shelter. Just... Oh, don't give me another storm. I don't need the noise. No, it's just one big asteroid. I hope. No, right, that's fine. There we go. Where is species 4? You're going to be a big boy, because you're going to be enormous when you grow up. I don't know what you are, but you're going to be enormous. Right, lots and lots. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. If we pet the animals, we can get more genetic traits from them. Come here. Good, I'm glad that popped up on screen. I see you hiding up here. Come here. Give me a randomised genetic trait. And these are randomised. You'll just get random genes from petting the animals you've already created. Yep. All weird stuff. Species, colours, bioluminescence, tiger stripes, all that good stuff. Okay, let's do a Tech 2 butterfly farm. I believe these hold 3 butterflies each. So we need 2 of these. Fabric is made from silk. We need 2 bioplastic nuggets. 2 Tech 2 fertilizer. I've only got 5 butterfly larvae. Like, who's the biggest one of these? 120, 175, 200, 250. Right, you'll do. 2 zeolite, which is down here on the corner. And we'll craft up 4 fabric if we've got enough silk to do so, hopefully. Outstanding, we did. Okay, let's pop out here and build the butterfly farms. I'm going to build them quite away from the base because I don't want butterflies clipping through the floor. There's one, and we'll do the other one here. But this one's going to get that, and that. Oh, they only hold 2. Well, in that case, we should go and build a 3rd one. There we go. Beautiful butterflies. And this is going to be providing, 26,000 insects. I know that we said that when you look at the beehive increases insects by 890, but that's static because you cannot increase it. This just produces things. But the butterfly farms at 875 is multiplied by whatever insects you put in them. So the insects is just going to go absolutely nutso-butso. Yep, there we go. That's more like it. Biomass is at 1 million. Heat and pressure are actually kind of holding us back at the moment. We've still got 9,000 power to play with. How many T5 drills have we got? So we'll do one more T5 drill, one more T5 heater, and then we'll just do rockets. T5 drill, T5 heater, that's 5 super alloy rods, 1 osmium rod, 3 iridium rods, 3 of these, thank you. And blaze powder, I believe you have a chest of it. 3 of those. Right, that was easy. Since we're here, we might as well have a look at the bioplastic nuggets and take 2 fertilizer. See if we've got more string. Yes, we do. That's enough for another 2 fabric. Lovely. And fabric is made in balls. That. And we need 2 more zeolite. No, 1 more zeolite. There we go. Just to use up the butterfly larvae I had on in my pocket. And because more is more. You there be blue and green. Lovely. Even more insects. Just fly under the base. Wow, we have not been this way in a very long time, and it's just this massive forest. Yikes. Right, Tech 5 heater. Wham. And the Tech 5 drill. Done. Might have to look around in there, see if there's any vines that have grown up and we can get somewhere we haven't been to before. That might be cool. But we'll do that at the start of the next episode. This has been fantastic. We went all the way to the south. The dust has finally gone from that area. We found another gigantic green ship. We only really came home to get more power, and we've ended up doing butterfly farms and more animals and variants. There's the 50 drones going crazy doing something, I don't know what, something. But anyway, come back next time and we'll get enough power cores to get into that green ship, and we'll read our emails to see if we get a clue. Until then, do look after yourself, and I'll speak to you again soon.